Hello there guys, Elizabeth from Norway here with 4 new cards. This is really easy peasy cards to make actually, and it didn't take a lot of time, but they are really nice. This one is with bees, it's called Busy Bees, and I've done some techniques here with some 3D adhesive and some fussy cut bees. And on this one I've used 3 types of adhesive two-sided tape, and also some fussy cutting of the butterflies, and also some embossing. And this one here, the Liliums, is with the Pebeo Relief mixture and some watercolors. Very easy actually. And the last one is with this scrap paper from the cloth rolls, where I pick up all the gold flakes that are all over the place. And I really love this piece. I think this is my favorite of the 4 pieces. But I will show you how it's all done. And it was fun, and it's easy, and it's 4 more, or not 4, but new techniques to put on some gold. First, let's have a look at the materials. My first card is called BCBs, and I only use 1 stamp for each card actually. And the first one has, of course, the bee, and this stencil called honeycomb to make this gorgeous background. We need the C6 3D adhesive to make this background. If you don't have that, you can use some paste or whatever. Orange metallic Posca pen and some white gouache for some highlighting, and also just a piece of scrap paper. I want it to be a bit heavy, so mine is 200 GSM. It's for the fussy cut of the bees, and I need them to be a little bit sturdy. And this adhesive for gluing down the fussy cut bees. Of course, my gold leaf, and I also did a little painting on the wings with some metallic colors in the end. That was the first card. So the second card is called Happiness, and I've used the mini flutter for this card, and it's they are embossed and fussy cut. I've used 3 different flakes: copper, gold, and a purple one, and the Versamark for the embossing. The embossing powder is called Black Glint. It's for the butterflies and also the sentiment. These are the 3 tapes, 2-sided tapes I've used for this, and some mica powder, purple mica powder, and also a piece of scrap paper for the fussy cutting of the butterflies. You need a glue stick. This is just an ordinary glue stick, and also I've edged the butterflies with this purple paradise gilding polish. It's really nice. I love that color. And that was the second card. For my third card, I've used the forest leaf, and it's called Green Delight. I used this scrap from the cloth roll. Remember, I used a cloth roll to pick up all the leftovers on my desk. Yeah, here you can see it. And then I've used some green watercolors on it, and that's all the materials for this card actually. But I think that's the card I'm the most satisfied with. I really love that card with those colors. Here is the stamp I used, the forest leaf LIV H45, and it's called and I call the card Green Delight because I just love that card. It's really nice. And for this fourth card, I've used Lilium, the Lilium set, both the big and the small one for that card. For the Liliums, I used this Mixtion Relief to make this relief, not relief, relief. And of course, I'm sorry, my English is bad at times, so sorry for that. The gold leaf, I've used the gold leaf, and of course I've used my Paul Rubens metallic colors. Some pink ones on these flowers. And that was all the materials for the fourth card, so not many materials there either. I do have some additional supplies. A black Posca pen, my gold brushes, a spatula, a black fineliner, and of course my scissors, and I also need my tweezers. Because we're going to do a lot of gluing, and my watercolor brushes, just 2 watercolor brushes, and for the inks I used Versamark Clay Nocturne for the all the 4 cards, some finger daubers for some edging, and my glue, and this one it's a gold acrylic paint. I did it for some edging around 2 of the cards in the end, for my finishing touches. The butterflies and the bees are 3D and fussy cut, and I need to distress them a little bit, so I need my mouse mat and this mandala dotting tool to distress them. And that's it. That was all the materials. I do hope you will join me in making these cards. They are a lot of fun. They're kind of cast cards, aren't they? Not my usual style, but it was fun to make, and you can learn some more gold techniques. So, see you around, guys. Let's start. As usual, I use my watercolor 300 GSM. The small ones are 9.5 centimeters times 9.5 centimeters, and the bigger one is 13.5 times 9 centimeters. You don't need to use this heavy watercolor paper because it's not a lot of water on these cards. But I'm used to using this, so I keep on using it.
What's this condition? Some conviction, it's hard to tell. Call it affliction or addiction, some call it hell. You said there's something worth having beyond this place.
Hi again, guys. Be aware, the 3D adhesive will ruin your stencil if you don't put it in water with soap at once after you've used it. So I always have something ready for it, just so I don't destroy my my stuff.
And I believed you, guess I still do, so I drift away. With whiskey and weed and the secrets I keep to help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains, I roll like a train down the track. 'Cause when you're so far gone, you don't come back. Wanted to be good, and I thought I could, but it's hard to change. When I am restless and reckless, as the sinners say, and I swear I tried so hard.
If you don't have white gouache, you can of course use a white Posca pen instead. It's just to get some highlights on the bees because they look more 3D when you do that. That's all.
Can't seem to stop. I need satisfaction or distraction from what I'm not. So it's whiskey and weed and the secrets I keep to help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains, I roll like a train down the track. 'Cause when you're so far gone, you don't come back. words I keep help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains, I roll like a train down the track. When you're so far gone, you don't come back. And I'm so far gone, I can't go back. When you're so far gone, you don't come back.
If you don't have mica powder, you could use whatever powder you have actually. And if you don't have powder at all, you could make the colored background from elements, inks or whatever, and then put the gold on top with some sticky glue instead, the other way around, if you like. So just to make this, it's important to get some color and some gold for this background. It's not a background; it's actually the background for the butterflies.
I'm sorry for the things I said. I never meant to break you the way you broke. In the distance over bridges, I hear you calling out through the smoke. And I hold my breath while you choke. I watched the cars crash in slow motion, didn't look away. Should have seen what was coming, you stopped running, but all I know is the chase. I never learned how to stay. The truth is I'm no good for you. You probably know it by now, but in case you don't, or you maybe forgot, give me one more chance and I'll let you down. And I hope that you find somebody to love. It's what you deserve. Someone to adore you more than you know, and you know I'm not her. All I can promise is the worst. The truth is I'm no good for you. You probably know it by now, but in case you don't, or you maybe forgot, give me one more chance and I'll let you down.
Sorry, I can see that this little film just now is from before I did the bees, but it doesn't really matter. You know, when I'm making cards, I wing it all the time, and I'm making all the 4 cards was kind of made at the same time because this was drying and that was drying and so on. So that's why the film was a little bit funny just there. Sorry for that. And I also saw that on this piece of from the cloth roller, I saw I've stamped a few bees there, but I never used the bees like that. But well, it is what it is. Sorry, guys. So for the fourth card, I used this Pebeo Relief, and if you don't have that, you could use quickie glue and just draw around the edges of the Liliums with that. And when the glue goes clear, you could add the gold leaf or the gilding flakes. But I do wish you would buy one of those Pebeo Relief, because it's so fun to work with, and it's very, very easy to work with, and it gives a really nice result. I just love it. I'm going to use it a lot, I think. So, just a tip for you.
What's this condition? Some conviction is hard to tell. Call it affliction or addiction. Some call it hell. You said there's something worth having beyond this place, and I believed you. Guess I still do, so I drift away. With whiskey and weed and the secrets I keep to help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains, I roll like a train down the track. 'Cause when you're so far gone, you don't come back. Wanted to be good, and I thought I could, but it's hard to change. When I am restless and reckless, as the sinners say, and I swear I tried so hard I can't seem to stop. I need satisfaction or distraction.
So guys, all finished, and this was so much fun. I do hope you joined in and on the fun. Look at those bees, they're so 3D. I wish you could see it in real life, because they're so much nicer in real life. Also the butterflies, they look like they are flying up off the paper. I've matched them with different colors, but you can do what you like to do, of course. This is kind of cast cards, and I never do cast cards. I'm not a cast girl. I have a really, really messy style, and clean and simple isn't me, but it's so fun to challenge myself and to do things that is different, and I really love this process, and to find new ways to put on gold on the cards. I do hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you will give it a go. And as usual, if you wonder about something, anything, you just PM me. So, next month is Easter month, and I will do Easter cards for the whole month, I think. I do hope you will join me, but for now, have a lovely week, do some art, challenge yourself, and be brave and have fun. Bye!
From what I'm not.